1. How much money do you need to be considered wealthy? Insights from the 2025 Schwab survey. 2. Understanding wealth. Are you wealthy or just comfortable? 1. How much money do you need to be considered wealthy? Insights from the 2025 Schwab survey. Here's the shocking number that defines wealth in 2025, and it might not be what you expect. According to Charles Schwab's 2025 Modern Wealth Survey, https://content.schwab.com/web/retail/public/schwab-modern-wealth-survey-2025-findings.pdf, Americans need at least $2.3 million in assets to be considered wealthy. But here's where it gets interesting. This figure dropped from $2.5 million in last year's survey. Meanwhile, the threshold for financial comfort sits at $839,000, a number that could feel wildly different depending on where you live or how you prioritize your spending. But let's break this down. The survey polled over 2,000 U.S. adults aged 21 to 75, with results averaged by generation. And the numbers vary dramatically across age groups. For example, Gen Z believes you need just $1.7 million to be wealthy, while boomers demand $2.8 million. Even the comfort benchmark shifts. Gen Z settles for $329,000, while boomers aim for $943,000. Why the gap? Could it be rising living costs, differing values, or generational attitudes toward money? Here's another angle. When asked what wealthy means, respondents prioritized intangible factors over pure numbers. Nearly half, 45%, linked wealth to happiness, while 44% focused on the actual amount of money they have. But 37% mentioned physical health, and 32% cited mental health, raising questions about whether wealth is truly about money or broader well-being. And this is the part most people miss. Only 43% of Gen Z believe they'll achieve wealth, despite their lower thresholds. Meanwhile, a mere 20% of boomers feel they're on track to join the wealthy. Is this optimism bias, realism, or something else? The survey also highlights a curious trend. While younger generations may set lower financial goals, they're more likely to equate wealth with experiences, relationships, or free time. But does that mean they're redefining success, or simply adjusting to a tougher economic landscape? What's your take? Do you think the $2.3 million threshold is realistic? Or is wealth measured differently for each generation? Share your thoughts, because this debate isn't just about numbers. It's about values, expectations, and what we truly prioritize in life. 2. Understanding wealth. Are you wealthy or just comfortable? The shocking truth about wealth. Why $1.5 million separates comfort from true riches. Here's a revelation that might make your bank account blush. The gap between financial comfort and genuine wealth in America now measures a staggering $1.5 million. But here's where it gets controversial. Does this number reveal more about our money anxieties than our actual needs? Groundbreaking data from Charles Schwab's 2025 Modern Wealth Survey exposes a nation grappling with financial identity crises. While Americans now claim they need $839,000 to feel comfortable, the magic number 4, wealthy status rockets to $2.3 million, the second highest figures ever recorded in this annual study. We're seeing a fascinating psychological divide, explains Rob Williams, Schwab's financial planning expert, in an exclusive commentary. Wealth feels like some distant mountaintop, while comfort represents the base camp people are desperately trying to reach through daily money decisions. Let's break down what these numbers really mean. 1. The comfort zone, $839,000. Covers basic financial security, think emergency funds, manageable debt, and breathing room for unexpected expenses. 2. Wealth territory, $2.3 million. Enables lifestyle freedom, early retirement options, luxury purchases, and generational wealth building. But here's the generational plot twist you didn't see coming. Younger Americans are rewriting the rules of wealth perception. While boomers demand nearly $1 million just for comfort, Gen Z claims they can achieve the same security with just $329,000. Even more startling. 43% of Zoomers believe they're either already wealthy or firmly on track, compared to only 20% of Boomers sharing that confidence. The data doesn't lie. Average Boomer brokerage balance, $560,000. Average Millennial balance, under $125,000. Boomers with no financial plan, 45%. Gen Z/Millennials with formal plans, over 40%. This isn't just about numbers, it's a cultural revolution in money mindset, argues financial analyst Dr. Elena Marquez, not affiliated with the study. Younger generations are prioritizing financial literacy and aggressive planning over traditional wealth markers like homeownership. But wait, here's the million-dollar question. Are young Americans dangerously optimistic, or are boomers stuck in outdated financial paradigms? Consider this. A Gen Z respondent's $329,000 comfort target equals just 35% of a boomer's requirement. Millennials expect to build wealth faster despite earning 30% less than boomers at same age, adjusted for inflation. The controversy corner. Could this optimism gap actually be a survival strategy? Some economists argue that younger generations have to believe in accelerated wealth building to offset student debt crises and housing market barriers. Others claim it's financial naivete in a TikTok-fueled FIRE movement culture. Where do you stand? Is $839,000 truly enough for comfort in today's economy? Does wealth begin at $2.3 million, or is this number artificially inflated? Are younger Americans right to prioritize financial planning over asset accumulation? Sound off in the comments. We're particularly interested in hearing from multi-generational families where these perception gaps play out in real life. P.S. The survey's fine print matters, conducted April-May 2025 with 2,000 U.S. adults, 21 to 75, averaging $84,000 income. Net worth calculations include all assets minus debts, a crucial distinction from pure income measurements. Separate research confirms most Americans feel rich at $200,000 annual income, proving that cash flow and net worth tell different financial stories.